What happens if you are a network marketer, which is a sales-based business model, and you don't like making sales, or you're not very good at making sales? You're like, damn it, I thought this was going to be the solution, and now it's playing to my weakest kind of quality in business. What am I going to do? Am I going to quit? Well, no, we're going to find a solution, right? If we can acquire new knowledge and apply that knowledge, then that is power. The application of knowledge is power. So let me give you some knowledge so you can apply it and become better at sales as a network marketer. Because I was terrible at sales and now I'm really good at it, right? So what I would say first and foremost is rule number one when you're trying to sell more is to be sold yourself. And what I mean by that is, do you really believe in your product or opportunity right now? Like if I said to you, oh, would you try and sell your grandma on this? And I'm not saying that you should. I believe in having specific audiences and marketing more professionally than just going for family and friends. But I'm saying if you had to go to the people that you know, would you feel like I'm doing these people a favor by showing them this? Or would you be like, oh my goodness, I don't really want to ask them for money because I don't think the odds of them getting success are really good, or the product is kind of overpriced, or the quality is not what it should be, or they can get something similar online and it's less money. Like if you have any of those kind of thoughts, then you're never going to be any good at sales unless you're an idiot, and I hope that you're not. Because if you're an ethical person like I am, you need to feel that what you're selling somebody is useful for them. It's going to be helpful for them, right? So the only way as an ethical person we're going to position something in front of somebody with passion, with enthusiasm, and for them to feel that honesty is to really believe and be sold on the opportunity and the product itself. If you're struggling with that, you have a couple of solutions. You can create additional value to bridge the gap in the product or the opportunity. Maybe it's coaching that you give away for free. Maybe it's a fitness program to go with a supplement. So you're like, hey, we charge a higher price, but you get this, this, and this, which I believe is really worth that package. So if you're just selling a product on its own, maybe you could package something else that doesn't cost you money, but you believe increases the value, and now you feel much more confident about it. So that's rule number one, be sold yourself. Number two, specificity. There's no point in trying to adopt a blanket approach. Like everything is not for everyone. So we need to know that who we're talking to, there is some value in what we're offering them. Otherwise, we feel like it's a pointless use of our time. Why should I even bother prospecting this person? Why should I even bother trying to sell this person? I have no idea if it's going to be of use to them. They're probably just going to waste my time. And we start to get much more negativity from people like that. Like, why did you show me this? This is why I don't agree with the old-fashioned style of network marketing. Get your friends and family involved, or prospect people, don't tell them what it is, lock them in a room or a Zoom call with a three-way call. The people are confused. They're like, who is this extra person? You told me it was just an important event. You're just trying to sell me something. I don't even know if it's for me. So you remove the trust, and you don't feel good about that, disguising your intentions. Nobody likes that. So the thing to do is to be very specific with your approach. If right now you've got no specificity in who you're marketing to, what you're talking about, get some of that, inject some of that in your business and watch what happens to how you feel in your sales. I was just thinking I wanted to take a look at that. Oh, thank you for showing me this. Yeah, this is suitable for me. You're going to want to sell more people when you get that kind of reaction. And then the third point that I would give you that's really helpful is ask more questions. It isn't what we show people in network marketing, it's what they see. And how do we know what specific element they want to see more or less of if we don't ask? So if you're using online presentations like I used to, then we can do some market research. We can ask our existing audience, why did you say yes? Why did you say no? And we can use that to make a good presentation. So now we're in effect answering the questions we know they're going to have. If you're doing it one-on-one, say via Zoom, maybe you have a funnel that books appointments, well, just ask them on the call. Hey, what did you like best about it? Well, I liked this part. Why did you like that part? Well, I'm thinking about this in my life. Okay, cool. Tell me more about that. So we can let them steer the presentation as opposed to us banging on about a feature that we think is amazing and they think sounds like a hassle, is complicated, and they don't want to know more about. I've lost count of the number of reps that I see going into detail of a compensation plan just because they think everybody wants to know all the bonuses because they did, when really they now make it sound like it's complicated to make money. Like all some people want to hear is, okay, if you sell this product, you make some money, and they're happy at that. But when you get in with your quadruple overriding king and queen bonus, they're like, what? So do I just make a sale? Do I have to put people in certain places? Like, do I have to understand all this pattern and framework? Maybe I should understand all this before I go any further. You see what you mean? You put barriers in place. You make yourself bad at sales, and then your confidence goes down, and you're like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what anybody wants to hear from me anymore, and our activity decreases. So here's some great ways to improve your confidence, improve your sales skills, so you can be a better salesperson, an ethical one at that, in your network marketing business. Was it useful? Was that good? Was that helpful? One or all of those points you're like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I can improve in that area. If it was, let me know with a like or a comment so I know to make more of this type of content. If you have a specific question for me, you can find me easily on LinkedIn or Facebook. My name, I'm easy to find, right? If you want some more training from me, you can go to www.authoritynetworker.com/webinar. 2-hour webinar class there. I'll dive into the network marketing industry, what works, what doesn't, how I sponsored nearly 800 people starting from scratch. If you're a subscriber, I'll see you on the next one. Whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. I don't think I've said it. I always like to say it. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. And bye for now. Have a good one.